Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, is it better to have a lighter racket if you have a shorter swing, or is it better to have a heavier racket with a shorter, slower swing? Stay tuned. All right, so got Coach Rob with me. This question comes from Dominic in Great Britain. Dominic writes, watch so many of your videos and keep up your super content. I just wish to ask something regarding weight. I know you probably get a lot of this. Don't get me wrong. I feel I'm pretty knowledgeable about the game after so many years, both playing and more. So watching, and I know you should use as heavy as possible, and feel I have managed to do that gradually over 10 years that I've been playing now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. However, generally speaking, to give a bit more insight on myself, I exclusively only really play doubles now, and I would say I have a pretty slow swing and not a big hitter of the ball by any means. I would say I kind of react more to opponent shots, particularly the ones who can hit a lot harder than me. Anyways, due to my shorter and slower swing, some people tell me I should use a lighter weight as it will be easier to maneuver with slower swings. But some tell me I should use a heavier weight because of the stability it brings. I should find it easier to block back my opponent's more powerful shots. Just wondered what your thoughts would be on which weight sounds more correct for my style of swing and play. Many thanks indeed, Dominic, Britain. Dominic, that's an interesting question, and one that I actually do get a lot of, as you said. Now, Coach Rob is with me because his swing is full, but it's not overly fast. He feeds a lot of balls, therefore he has a natural kind of a shorter swing, maybe even slower because of the feeding process. So he would be the perfect candidate to show this video. I've actually made up two rackets, one of which is a Pro Staff 97, which is his, that I strung with NXT at 45 pounds.
Thank you.
And then the other is the Fed, which is heavy with even more weight on the head because it's Fed specs. Okay? And strung with his gut and ALU rough, okay, at 50 pounds, okay? It's just done. But we're not concentrating on the strings today. We're concentrating on the weights. So we got 360 grams on this one, all in. 322 grams on this one, all in. Let's see what the swings look like and how they feel.
Sounds good.
Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so we just got off the court. We went long swing first, just to kind of get a feel for the racket, and then
Or our natural swing.
Right, exactly. And then we went short swing, and there was a definite difference. How did you feel with the lighter one?
The lighter one, with the full swing, felt like a pro staff, and felt good. And then Fed felt great with the long swing. The gut, the weight, the extra weight, once you get the swing started, I know we've talked about this before, but you take it back and off it goes.
Right.
And yeah, so it was fun to hit with them both.
Right.
I don't know if there was really a difference. I think maybe I missed a couple more with the Fed just because I was excited to hit it again, but
what happened when you went short swing?
When the short swing, it was more of a bunting,
right.
Short backswing, short follow through, kind of more like just a feeding stroke.
Right.
And the Fed felt really good. The ball went a little bit deeper, I think, than it did off the lighter one. Obviously, lighter was a little more maneuverable, but
you're not maneuvering much anyways with a
right.
short swing.
With the short swing, you're just
The one thing that I noticed, though, because we're just basically doing this and this, you kept telling me that I was swinging too much.
Yeah, because you're not used to hitting. You're not used to hitting with half a stroke.
Right.
You're used to trying to take it all the way back and finish your swing, and we're like, no. On the short stroke, it's halfway back. Think of it like that, and then halfway through, not all the way through, not over your shoulder.
Right. So our take back is literally what, here? Maybe
more or less, yeah.
Yeah. And then where am I finishing then?
Then you were finishing more here.
Right.
Not all the way around.
Okay, so it's just this much space. So my hip.
Think of it like you were hitting your putter.
Yep.
Sorry to switch to golf, but you were putting versus using your driver, where you're taking it all the way back and then just letting it rip.
Oh, got it. So shoulder to shoulder, essentially.
Right.
Okay, so it's like
if we're trying to exaggerate a short,
So where my hip is when I take it back, and I take it back to maybe this shoulder going up like this.
Right.
So this is my swing, essentially. Okay.
I mean, if you're trying to break it down from your full swing.
Right. Okay.
And then how did we rally when you actually had a shorter swing?
I was pretty consistent.
You were pretty consistent.
I was watching the ball.
Don't tell anybody.
So the only difference was that the lighter racket, I had to maybe, I don't want to say speed up my swing a little bit to kind of push it, or either hit it more flat and on time more regularly. Like I literally could not cheat.
Nope.
I could not spin. If I spun the ball, it like took pace off and it dropped short. In the heavier one though, there was just more mass behind it. Right. It was like when it contacted it, like pushed it out of there harder and faster.
Right.
I think like you're right in that when you go with a lighter racket, because it's so short anyways, I think the heavier racket will definitely help you a lot more. Because you're only going here, you're not really doing this, so you should literally be on time, and then you could just throw the weight at it, and it just sends it off.
Right, and we're not talking go to the 360 fence.
No, not at all.
We're not going that route, but
just something heavier, possibly head heavier. I mean, that's why those hammers were developed back in the day.
Right.
Yeah, because they were all at the top, and it just, helped you follow through.
Right. It'd be interesting, Dominic, try a heavier racket, see how you play with it, and try going to a lighter one and see if you notice the difference.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, you're the one using it, so.
Yeah. You also said use something stiffer, thicker, more powerful.
Right. Because you're not creating any power out of your stroke. You're going to need something that's going to give you some power.
Mm-hmm. So use something wider.
You use maybe an oversized, a 110,
yep.
Something a little bit stiffer.
Yeah, you're a Wilson guy, so Wilson would have like the BLX 3.
A 3, a 5, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Try either of those. If you have a really super short one, go to the 1. I don't even know if they still make that one anymore, but
it's a big box racket now. They're $199 if you can find one.
But yeah.
1, 3, and 5 in the Wilson line. They don't make too many of them anymore, but check those out. They tend to be head heavier. They're lighter overall, but head heavier. If you're wanting to do like a regular racket, look for something that's on the head heavier scale, and maybe not necessarily heavier overall, because those tend to be head lighter, okay? So Dominic, thank you for the question. Hopefully we answered it and we helped you out, okay? Coach Rob, thank you so much for doing this test with us.
Sure.
And showing us the way, as always. I'm gonna go short to medium swing, I think, maybe.
If you watch the ball, good things will happen.
I guess it don't matter if I watch the ball. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
Oh, this could be it, Harry. Oh, Harry, great contact. Now, the idea, Harry, is we need it to land in the blue. I know you're kind of starting out here. Let's try it again, Harry. Somewhere in the blue space on the other side of the net. Harry, that's a great shot. I think you even hit it on the blue on court 3, Harry. It's okay. I didn't really specifically say our court. I just said blue. So job well done. Let's try again. Keep it in our space on our court. Here it says number 1. Here we go, Harry. Give it a shot. Oh, Harry. No, I didn't say hit the number 1.
Want a coach with positive energy like Coach Rob? Find what your game is looking for at playyourcourt.com.
Oh, Harry, you swung and missed. I bet you can watch the ball a little longer. Try to keep your head still. Oh, Harry, nice try.